Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Rosy O, and today I'm going to do a kit up of the small painting I did an unboxing probably a couple days ago, and it was this one. It's called Love Potion by Linda Schulberg, and it's with Diamond Art Club. And I kept holding off, wondering, ooh, should I do it? But it's only 24 colors, and it is kind of small. It's a 32 by 37, so it shouldn't take me that long to finish it. And I really want to work on this image, as I probably said in my previous video. I really want it on my wall already. my living room needs some color. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I really do appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, hope you enjoy the show. Oh, and if you can like and subscribe, I really appreciate that as well. And so yeah, these are all of my tools that I use whenever I kit up. And just in case you're not familiar with the term, kitting up means organizing all the diamonds so you can get them kind of ready when you're going to start painting. And my apologies if I sound a little closer. I had to get the microphone a little closer. Sorry about that. And yeah, for myself, I love using these little tube storages are perfect. I love these, and everyone uses different styles. They'll use Ziploc bags, little boxes, there's little cube ones, or even the original packets the diamonds come in. For me, my preferred is this style. To me, it's a lot easier. So I don't really, well, I kind of do, because this painting, well, yeah, this painting comes with the labels, and I apologize, I kind of forgot it comes with them. And I was originally just going to use the numbers I always have on my tube. Majority of the time I just use the numbers, but I forgot this. Their paintings always come with the labels, which I kind of do only when I receive them this way. I'll use the symbols. If not, I'll use the number itself, and I'll just put it on top of it. I've done it before. I lift it up. It doesn't affect the sticker on the bottom, so I have no problems with that. And besides, it kind of protects it, so it kind of doesn't leave any glue behind when I take off the sticker. So all I really do is just cut the little packets. All the paintings, sorry, all the diamonds for this painting is in this style, and I use a little funnel. Apologies, I forgot to show it. You can extend it and kind of collapse it, and I would just pour them in, and let's listen to the wonderful sound of the diamonds pouring. I really love that sound. Oh, apologies for that. One of my side paintings fell. I gotta pick it up in a moment, and that's it. That's all you really have to do. Just pour them into the tube, and I really love this style. Excuse me. So I'm a big fan of it, and there you go. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to lose them, because I've dropped the storage before, and I really was worried. Ooh, all the tops popped off. I'd have diamonds mixed around, and I was worried, oh my goodness, that's a mess. No, this storage, no issue happened to it when I dropped it. And this is an ARTDOT storage, and I'll make sure to put the information down below, just in case you're interested in any of the items all the tools you'll see me use today. If maybe that would be something you're interested in, you do your own kit up. Oh, there was one other thing I wanted to show. I did not know, I kitted up a lot of Diamond Art Club paintings before. I've never seen it before, and I am not sure if it's a new thing they started or I just never really noticed it. Couple probably weeks ago, I showed that when you press and make a small kind of hole into the bag of the diamonds, it gets rid of the static. And I proved that in one of my kit up videos that I did for one of my Temu paintings. When I was cutting these up, because I always put them in numerical order, I saw that they already have a tear in them. Let me see if I can zoom that in for you. Or there we go. Do you see this little dot here? Yeah, they have little cuts in them, and I didn't notice it till I was cutting up the packets that they already had the little holes in them. So I believe Diamond Art Club might have been doing this to get rid of the static. And as I said, I never noticed it in one of my other kit ups from for their other paintings. So I could have just missed it, or they're probably recently doing it, but that really surprised me when I saw it, and that is really neat, and it did work. So far everything looks fine, because when I was cutting up the packets to put them in numerical order when I was going to do this kit up, I kept shaking the bags because I wanted to see if there's any static on the side. No, none of the diamonds stuck on the side, so that's why I decided, ooh, let me kit this up, and let's see if again we'll see that the trick actually gets rid of the static, and I really hope it does. And I'm just happy I didn't have to do the little cut, because the last time when I did it with the other packs, I did it with a thumbtack, so the tear was a little bigger than I was comfortable with. So I was really worried diamonds are going to start slipping out, but luckily they did not. So I'm on number 3, and it's real quick too. Excuse me. I like this style because, especially if you're, let's say, watching TV, listening to music, or anything like that, you can be multitasking. That's probably the word I was thinking of. And you don't have to worry about making sure, ooh, do the diamonds all fit in this container? No, if you have them in these, majority of the time they'll fit. They're really large containers. And this bag actually shows it a little better. So you can probably see, let me see if I can focus it for you. Oh, sorry about that. There you go. You can see here. You see that little line? That's actually a tear. And as you can see, there's nothing really sticking to the bag. So the theory, I call it a theory, is actually keeps being proven right. But then this is my second kit up though. But it's interesting because I've done previous kit ups, and I've had some that I had no static at all. Maybe they were already cuts in the bags and I never noticed it. I should look into my previous videos that I've done kit ups for. And I probably said in my last kit up, the Temu painting I did, I stopped doing kit up videos because the static was just horrendous for some of the paintings I was kitting up, and my videos were ending up too long, too messy, because he kept seeing me every time having to gather all the diamonds because they got all over the place. That's why I decided, ooh, yeah, I'm not gonna upload that video. But this trick, I'm really hoping it'll help, because then I can do, and I do love doing kit ups and kit up videos. I just like organizing. So that's why I was kind of a little disheartened that if I'm going to be repeating issue of static and having to always be gathering all of the diamonds every single time, it's not entertaining now, is it? So that's why I stopped. But hopefully this trick does work with any other paintings that, if not this one, any other ones I'll kit up in the future. And sorry, I keep stopping because I do it just to confirm, to make sure the label and the color match. Because I've done it before that I put the wrong color, or I've actually mixed up colors. And yeah, that was a headache. But it was 2 different tones of pink, and they were right next to each other. And they looked almost exactly alike. So when I put it in the box, I caught it all late. Oops. I put 2 different colors in the same box. But they did look exactly the same, and it threw me off. And yeah, that took almost a whole day for me to separate them and put them correctly where they need to be. Jeez Louise, I am not doing that again. That's why I'm being really, really, careful, and I'm really watching what diamonds are going in the number 310. Ooh, our lovely 310. Yeah, this painting has really small amounts of black, which kind of surprised me because the painting, as you saw, is a little bit of a darker tone. I expected to be a little bit more black, but... Oop, and there we go. I knew I was going to end up spilling it somewhere. Hey, that's not bad. That's why I use these large trays. I'm a bit clumsy, as you just saw right now. The diamonds had no problems pouring out. I'm just clumsy whenever I have the little funnel. And I've stated it probably before in other videos that I need to buy a little kind of, well, I'm not sure how to describe it. It's just this for whenever you do 2 kind of pouring the diamonds in. It's got a little slot it's like a funnel, but it's like a hard plastic, and you would just slide in the little tube in it, pour the diamonds, and the spout pours it in. You don't have anything kind of higher than the tube like you saw with my funnel. So I jinxed myself. I was talking about, hey, I'm not gonna spill, I'm not gonna know. Rosie had to jinx herself. And I'm clumsy, I'm being honest. This doesn't have anything to do with the diamonds or anything like that. I'm just clumsy. Even my husband says it. Yeah, you're a bit clumsy. Of course, you know, you're gonna say, no, I'm not, but I am. So that's why I love using these large trays with the spouts. So much easier to pour them out. And yeah, and there you go. 310. And I do have backups for a lot of these colors, even for the Diamond Art Club, because I have finished a couple of Diamond Art Club rounds. So I do have a couple of rounds as a backup, just in case I'm short a color. But it's 310, so I know I have a lot of that color. Majority of the paintings I've been either working on or finishing have a lot of 310 in them. So just have to go a little slower. So again, listen to the nice sound. See? If I have to go slower, at least we all hear a nice relaxing sound. You don't have to worry about it. And I do like the sound. At first, when I would say that, I thought, okay, I'm not the only one. No, then that's when I found the magical world of diamond painting ASMR. I did not know that was a thing till I found a channel that the creator, that's majority of, she doesn't just do ASMR videos, but a majority of her videos are. And it's so well done. And it is relaxing. You just sit down and you listen to her kitting up everything. And then she'll start diamond painting. So you hear all our wonderful little click and pops of the diamonds being placed on the painting. Excuse me. And it's just relaxing. So I get why people actually kind of like that style. And I've done only one ASMR. Well, it's not a video. I actually did a short. I actually like how it came out. And I don't have anything special, no special equipment or anything. I just used my regular microphone that I always use for my videos. And it actually came out pretty well. So now, number 10, which is Diamond 517. This is the only diamond that has 2 packs. It's this nice blue color. And they both have the indentation in it. So hopefully I don't have an issue. I know I'm going to have to put it in another tube, which I'll fix it up in a moment. Or if one of them fits a tube, what I'll do sometimes is just leave them in the packet. So when I'm painting and I see, oh, I finished all the diamonds in the tube, I could just grab the packet and I don't have to worry about it. So let me just tap it. Perfect. Just one fit in there. So I'm going to do that. I'm not going to try. There's no way I can get that second packet to fit in here. So as you can see, I'm trying real hard not to get off camera because I have a habit of pulling it towards me and I get off camera. As you can see, they all fit in one too. The little storage has a little kind of pocket. So what I'm going to do is just put this extra one here on the side. And voila, I don't have to worry about that anymore. So we move on to the next number, which is number 11. Which is Diamond 792. And this one, that's why I'm also paying attention, because a lot of the blues, they're really, they look really close to each other, and I'm worried if I do the same the same accident again, that I put 2 colors together and they're just like a slight difference off. That's why I'm worried that's going to happen again, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to wait. And not that I get frustrated, it's just, to me, I think it's like a waste of time. That you could be painting, but instead I'm spending the whole day trying to separate 2 diamonds. So, lesson learned. Go a little slower, Rosie. Don't book it. Don't get me wrong, I really want to start this painting already, but I know better. So, number 12 is 803. Oh, this is a large packet. Let me see. As you can see, it's already filled. I'll have to be careful with this one. I think I might need to get an extra bottle for this, but let me cut this first. Ooh, that was really close. I thought the diamonds might have spilled when I cut. No, I don't think they'll fit. I'm brave, but not that brave. Huh. Yeah, they weren't going to fit. That's okay. So for this, I'm going to put them in another tube. It's not the same number, but I'll put another little white label on it, so I know that it's a continuation of this color. I usually do that for a majority of my tube storages. So I know, oh, this is the number. They're the same color. So I know that the number is the same. And I usually put, what I do, actually I'm going to tap them off so I can close it. What I do is I put the tube after this one. So that I'll see two tubes that say either 803, number 12, or the symbol. I'll just draw it myself. I've done that before. So, and since I put the tubes right next to each other, I know what color it corresponds to. Put this one here. Take a risk on this one. I didn't even notice I didn't put it on the tray. So, and that's why I really love these tube storages. They're real easy just to pour in. And as you saw me drop the previous one, it's real easy to collect everything back in. And there we go. Everything's in here. Oops, I'm just making sure I'm closing it right. So all I'll have to do is shift my tubes. So I'm going to take out these early. So I would put this one. And this one, I'll put a label on it right now. So I know, ooh, it's the same color. Yay. Oh, I'm so happy when it works out. So this is number 13. Yeah, I try to keep the numbers the same so it doesn't throw me off. Even though the label says 13 and all the information, if I'm looking at it and I see the larger number, it'll kind of confuse me a bit. So if I grab this funnel that I know that this painting only has 24 colors. That's why I grabbed funnel number 30, because I know, ooh, the painting does not have that many colors. And I know not to confuse myself that it's corresponding to a different color. But I'm still going to put a label on it just to make sure. Ooh, did you see that? This one, ooh, they barely all fit. I'm going to tap it a bit. And I can pour whatever gets out to the tray. Actually, this gives me a good idea. I was just thinking about it right now. I have a roll of extra little labels that I use. I use them for whenever I have containers that I need to either, oops, sorry, I don't have labels for, I need to write in my own. But I forgot our lovely little label sheet here has its own version of labels. And the reason I'm looking at them more, these labels are real neat. Let me grab, well, two of them came with me. These are the extra labels that are with the sheet. So actually these were stuck together. Let me get one that isn't. They stick really well on the bottles. So on these bottles, because I've tested it with other bottles from, you know, different kind of brands. Whenever I remove them, they don't leave any residue behind. For me, I don't know if maybe there's been a change or anything. So what I'm going to do is just use this label. And I don't know if I'll write a number in, but I might though. Just so I can make sure. So, woo, yeah, I got everything in. So that's number 13. And since I know those white labels don't really leave anything behind, I don't have to worry that when I remove that label, that this sticker that I originally put on these tubes will pull off as well. Because that's happened to me once. But not with these bottles. It was a different brand that I was using, and yeah, I was not happy. I do have a lot of these little blue labels, but I don't know. I don't like it when they mess up, because then I would have to worry about, sorry, I just saw this one little diamond here. Then I would have to worry about finding another sheet of labels, and then they're going to be all misnumbered because I removed one of the numbers. You know what I mean? But that's just me. I mean, it's just me being me, and it'll just bother me. And I know it's not a, you know, it's not a problem. It's just it'll bother me because I see it. Ooh, I sound a little odd, don't I? Sorry about that. 898. So for that, let's listen to the 1, wonderful sound again. And there we go. Tapping the bag too is kind of risky, so I need to stop doing that. I forget about it. It's such a habit, so I start doing it until, well, as y'all saw, I spilled diamonds. So now I'm on number 50. There we go. Since I've moved, everything shifted. All the numbers are going to shift on my case too. Apologies if you hear the thumping. That's my upstairs neighbors. I'm recording a little later than usual, so that's why there's a lot more sound. You'll probably hear more cars and traffic. But as I said, I really want to work on this painting, so that's why I figured, yeah, let me do a kit up video. And here we go. 15, which is $9.75. I shake them just so they settle a bit, and it makes it easier when I'm cutting them. Whoop! That little plastic flew away. And oops, there we go. Oh, so I guess I can do a little bit of a chat. I'm near the end, but there's an idea that I have that I keep forgetting to mention it every time I do my whipping chats, and I don't know why it gets away from me. I always forget, and when I'm doing kit ups, it pops in my head, and I remember, ooh, let me bring it up, and let's see what happens. So I'm thinking of putting out a poll. Excuse me. I'm thinking of putting out a poll in the community tab. I want to ask what kind of videos you want to see, because I know not everyone likes kit up videos. Not everyone likes de-kit videos, which are when I put away the diamonds. When I'm done with the painting and I put away the diamonds, and because I save all my diamonds as backup. Not everyone likes viewing those, so I know that. And not everyone likes viewing, how do I word it? Other kind of paintings that are not from usual companies I show. Goodness, that was like such a PR response. I'm trying to be careful with the wording because I want to come off as rude or anything. So, okay, let's change it up. I know that there's some, there's some viewers that are not fans of every single type of video I put out there. So I'm going to put out a poll, and I just want to see the percentage numbers of what kind of videos you want to see more. Do you want to see more kit ups? Do you want to see more whipping chats? Do you want to see more unboxings, let's say from Dreamer Designs paintings or even Diamond Art Club paintings? I kind of want to get the vibe pretty much, so I kind of know how to keep moving forward with my channel. Because when I first started this channel, and I still do, all I really want to do is show y'all paintings. Honestly, that's it. And mostly because since myself, I am a huge online shopper, it is a whole different dynamic. Seeing an image or anything you want to purchase online and then seeing it either in person or on a video, for example, and it kind of makes you decide, ooh, I think I am going to buy it after all because I remember so-and-so showed it to me and I actually kind of want it now. I like, as I said, I like presenting. I guess that's the best way I can word it. So that's why when I first started this channel, my number one thing was I always want to be able to show. But again, that's not everyone's cup of tea. And I do love to diamond paint, and I'm trying really hard to get faster with my completions. That's another one I was going to put if y'all want to see more completion videos. But I would assume so, since a lot of these paintings I show kit ups, I would assume, ooh, I want to see how it's going to look in the end. So I'll still put that option in the description, which just means, ooh, I gotta paint a lot more. And yeah, that's like my only, I don't want to say issue, but that's one of my, well, not weakness, I don't know what wording to say for that, but it's just, I'm such a slow painter. That's why y'all don't see a lot of completion videos. Not that I don't want to show y'all paintings that I finished, it's just I'm really slow at painting. And I've done everything. I've done multi-placing. I've done single placing. I've done the little roller thing. I don't know if y'all seen it. It's like the pen and there's like this wheel on it. It's a tape that has an adhesive. So you gather all the diamonds and then just roll it on the painting and they place. Oh my goodness, that was such a mess when I tried that. So I'm not doing that again. I've tried that, and I got that off of Temu. There's more curiosity, and yeah, that's not my cup of tea, and I'm not doing that again. So I don't know. If y'all want to leave a comment below, any tips and tricks y'all might have that might make me diamond paint a little faster. It gives me an opportunity to show more completion videos. And I've actually researched, you know, any tips or any different procedures people do, but I just can't. I don't know, maybe I just have to find a groove. You know what I mean? Like a certain style that I prefer. Anytime I paint, I know, oh, I'm going to paint this way, and I just keep on trucking, keep on keep on painting, and I don't have to worry about, or maybe that's what it is. Maybe because I'm worried that I'm taking too long, I'm not going to show completion, and, you know, I'm just not going to be able to show the completion, and I think that's why it might slow me down. I guess I get a little disheartened that, oh, I'm not going to be able to record this, or oh my goodness, everyone's going to be holding out, going to be waiting for another month just for me to finish this painting. I think that's what it is. I'm assuming, because well, this is probably the only wording I can think of. I live a lot in my head, so meaning I'm always thinking this, and that, and always, you know, I guess assuming. No, I don't want to say assuming, because that sounds kind of bad. Not expect either, because I don't expect that. It's just like I said, a lot of it is myself. And as they say, you are your worst critic. So I think that's what it is. And that's why I worry whenever I start painting and I know, oh my goodness, if I painted all day and I only see a really small section, this small that I just finished, I start thinking, oh my goodness, this is going to take forever. That's what I think it is. I think I do get disheartened a bit. And then for that, it starts, you know, affecting me, and it starts making me slower. I'm assuming, but what do I know? I just paint. And I do have fun painting, don't get me wrong. I'm not at the point, because I've seen some diamond painters that they get so frustrated that they stop the craft and they don't touch it again for like years. And I do not want to get to that point. To each their own. I mean, you do you. If that's, you know, if you need to step away, you can step away. But for myself, I kind of don't want to do that. Because I have a channel. Then I put in a lot of time and money and love to all of these paintings. I can never see myself step away from it. And it's the same thing with my crocheting. I might not show pretty much anything crochet on the channel. Mostly because I love making blankets, and that'll take me like months before I ever finish one. So that's why you don't see it on the channel so much. But I still love crocheting, and I still do crochet. I just don't show it. And I have a lot of yarn that I've been collecting over 10 years. So trust me, I have a stash. My diamond painting stash is nothing compared to my yarn stash. So I have too many stashes. So. But I still love it. I don't know. Excuse me. I'm still thinking about it. Now I'm more talking. Apologies. I have a habit. I forget I'm recording. And I talk to myself a lot. So I'll start thinking to myself and start talking to myself. And I remember, oh, it's super late. Ooh, am I recording? Nothing wrong. It's just, I don't know. You know, sometimes some of your inner thoughts pop out, and you have to think about, what did I say again? But I don't think in any kind of manner that's rude or anything like that. Even if I'm not recording, that's just how I am. I don't have to worry about, ooh, maybe I should not put that video up. And, oh, this is a different color. I think it's the pink that fell out. All right. So yeah, as you can all see, I'm having no issues pouring these diamonds out. Oh my goodness, why do I say that? Whenever I say that, I jinx myself. Watch, the last one is going to be full of static. I'm going to be here for an hour. And I am on the last one. It's number 3857. And this painting only had 3 ABs, no fairy dust. But I don't know. I've never done an enhancement, meaning adding a, you know, kind of a special drill. Never done that to a painting. No, that's a lie. Yes, I have. I did it to my artist room painting. I added a fairy dust that I had some extras. And I really wanted to kind of show off the fringe on the little scarf on the chair. But you can't really see it. It's really subtle. So, but that's the only time I added a different diamond. Kind of like it. I just need to find something more dark and sparkly. And voila. We are done, everyone. We are done. So, this, as I said, this one only had 24 colors. I'm just shifting all the tubes down so I can make sure they're in the correct order real quick. And I'll find those colors for the ones that spilled out. As I said, this little box is real perfect for holding all of the little trash from all the packets. Sorry about that. And I do recycle the plastic, so that's why whenever you see an empty box, that means I already moved it on to get it recycled. And these are all the diamonds. So as I said, I love this little storage kit. This one is a 30 count. ARTDOT has a 60, a 120, and a 240, I believe. And I love these tubes. I'm just a big fan of them. And I just love kitting up in these every time I'm able to. And I have a lot of these 31s. It's really cool too, because their outside cases are all different colors. So they have this pink butterfly one, an orangey one, which is real neat. It has a little kangaroo on it. The blue one is my favorite. It looks like ice, and it has a polar bear in it. It's so cute. My 120 is the blue one. I love that. I love that storage case. And yeah, I'm a big fan of these. And as I said, I've dropped this case horribly high. Nothing happened to the tubes. Nothing popped open or anything. So I do highly recommend these. And I'm super going to make sure to put all the information below, just in case you're curious. And maybe this storage, as I said, might be your style. So yeah, so that's all I wanted to show today. And again, if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I really do appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, all I ask is if you can do the usual. If you can like and subscribe, I really appreciate that as well. It really helps put the channel out there, and it also allows me the opportunity to show everyone these wonderful paintings I sure do love to do. So again, thank you for your time, and have yourself a wonderful day. Thank you.